The following video contains adult content and graphic imagery that is not safe for work and is not suitable for young people or those with weak constitutions.
I can hear myself, talking. It's kind of weird.
Welcome to my world. I hear you talking all the time. It's terrible.
Fuck you.
Jim, what have you done with my life?
As you know, The Amazing Spider-Man released last week, I think, or the week before. Right?
Yeah, last Saturday, Friday, I think.
Yeah,
not
and I saw all the hype. I saw all the hype. And I thought to myself, why isn't Jonathan Holmes Spider-Man?
There's a lot of reasons. Wow.
There's only one reason. There's only one reason. You haven't been bitten by the right spider. Okay?
That's true.
How did Spider-Man turn into Spider-Man? He got bitten by the right spider.
The radioactive spider, yeah.
The radioactive spider, right? There's a lot of radiation in the world.
Now,
True.
Am I to understand then that you're suggesting we have Holmes be bitten by every spider we can find?
That is absolutely... we got a mind melt thing going on because that's exactly what I'm suggesting. Like Noah's Ark, we get 2 of every spider, right? I've already started the collection. I'll drive them down to Boston, and Conrad and I will reach into the box and just throw them at you. Right? You'll be sat on a stool naked. Completely, totally bollock naked, right? While Conrad and I take turns to just grab a handful of spiders and just chuck them at you, right? And then hopefully, they'll start biting. Law of averages says one of them's going to be radioactive, and then you will be the Spider-Man.
No, it doesn't.
Right? How much radiation is there in the world? About 1 million. How many spiders are there? About 1 million. Laws of averages says 1 million radioactive spiders are going to bite you. That's just simple math. That's not even me saying it. So you'll be naked on a stool in what I hope will be a very cold garage. We're throwing things at you to really get into the spirit of things. Because what else did Spider-Man have that you don't currently have?
Hair, a nice body,
Nope.
science background.
No, you've got all that. Definitely the science background.
Deadpool.
No.
I do have it. He didn't raise me.
There you go, see the similarities. They're already there. You're only missing one other vital ingredient.
Costume.
No.
Guilt. He's got guilt issues.
Right? The one thing...
I should know.
The one thing Parker has that you don't is J. Jonah Jameson. Which is why, as we're throwing the spiders, we're also shouting, God damn it, Peter Parker! Get me that no-good wall-crawling motherfucking piss-drinking fucking shit-eating Spider-Man! Get me photographs of it, Parker! Get me the fucking Spider-Man, you motherfucker! And we're just throwing spiders, we're right an inch away from your face, just, you no-good piece of shit! Get me the Spider-Man! And then we're throwing hot coffee in your face. We're just stubbing out cigars on your legs, and we're just splashing hot coffee in your face and whooping spiders in your eyes. Just get your no-good wall crawler, the fucking web swinger, the motherfucking asshole.
Wow.
The 2.5 hours of that, you're ready for us to put a pillowcase on your head and send you out onto the streets of Boston to stop crimes.
I think they really want to make Sakurai, the creator of Kirby, love Nintendo because he's been trying to quit that company forever, and they just keep pulling him back in. They want him.
Please keep making more Smash Brothers.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you probably know this one, Hamza, but he didn't know he was making Smash Brothers Brawl.
Right.
Iwata announced, and Sakurai will be helping.
I got this image of him with,
Yeah.
with a blindfold on, and they've just been forcing him with cattle prods to make a game.
That's kind
then,
of how he makes it sound.
Like
yeah.
6 months later, they pull the blindfold off. He realizes he's holding in his hands, which he managed to do without seeing Super Smash Brothers Brawl. He just looks at it and just goes, "Ah!"
Amazing. They made a.
That's how I think Super Smash Brothers games are made.
Another thing I want to say about Mega Man fans real quick. Why is it that so many people, Jim Sterling, tell me the answer to this? Why did they get so mad at Capcom for canceling those Mega Man games and not Inafune, the guy who was heading up those games and then just quit the company before they were finished?
In terms of that, just take things on their own merits,
Probably not get mad at anybody is how I'm trying to look at it, because I don't think anyone...
At least in terms of this, when you don't know the real truth of what happened, sometimes you can tell and you know who to blame, and if you can't, don't go one way or the other. Just, we don't know why Mega Man was cancelled ultimately. We don't know if it's Inafune's fault or Capcom's fault.
Well, I think it's a good guess. It's kind of like a family vacation that got cancelled because Mom and Dad got divorced. If Mom and Dad didn't get divorced, we probably still would have gone to Disneyland. However, that trip to Disneyland might have really sucked because Dad and Mom were wanting to kill each other the whole time. So it was a split. It was a breakup between Inafune and Capcom, and I'm guessing that those games would have survived if they hadn't split, but I wouldn't have wanted him to just toil away and be miserable and make a game that he didn't like and didn't want to do it for that company and then have the game turn out crappy and then everyone's sad. Sometimes it's best to get an abortion. Right, Jim?
I think it's always best to get an abortion. That's one of my favourite things. I love that. I've always said that. People are, are you pro-choice or are you pro-life? Neither. I'm pro-abortion. I like abortions because I think they're funny. I will take that to the grave. I want abortion because I think they're hilarious.
Wow.
You've got some little fucking freeloading little baby who's only going to grow up to be a dick because he's American, probably.
Wow.
Sitting there, just like, oh, this is brilliant. I've got this tube in my stomach and it's just giving me my mother's food. I don't have to do anything. Oh, what's this? What is this funny thing? It looks a bit like a vacuum cleaner. Oh dear, now my leg's off.
Whoa, that's
Fight,
quite an
little bastard. And then he comes out in bits and I've got dinner for the night.
So that's why you're pro-abortion.
I'm pro-abortion because it's... Yeah, I hate children. And I find the idea of them being vacuumed out in pieces amusing.
Wow. I have a feeling that is probably not going to end up being another YouTube animation.
Saints alive! Podtoid is back in animated form, and many questions will be answered. Is it pedophilia to fall in love with the baby Jesus? Is Max the loneliest man alive? Will Willem Dafoe overcome breast cancer? What happens when Jonathan kills a dog with a broken bottle? And did Justin Bieber wait 18 years to stick his little dicky into something sticky? Stay tuned to learn about this and more on this season of the New Adventures of Podtoid. Coming soon! Valve time!
Jonathan Holmes, Jonathan Holmes, Jonathan Holmesy, 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 Jonathan
Hey you! If you want a great source on gaming videos, subscribe to Destructoid's YouTube channel. Doing that will send new episodes of great series such as the New Adventures of Podtoid, Sup Holmes, and the Destructoid Show straight to your feed. But if you really want to support someone in need, subscribe to Trongasm. It's the YouTube channel of the guy who made this animation. And you can find plenty of other humorous videos, crazy animations, and even making of demos there. Unless you were offended, then by all means send all complaints to Jonathan Holmes. He's at TronNauts on Twitter.
Holmes.